Hi, welcome back to the Cabana. I'm Ernie Carswell, a real estate agent based in Beverly Hills with Douglas Elliman, serving our clients all across Los Angeles. Even though we're based in Beverly Hills, I lead a team of 25 professionals, and we love helping our clients and working with our colleagues in this fantastic city. So today in the Cabana, I have a special topic to speak about. We normally talk about helpful buyer and seller guides and pointers, and sometimes I speak to my colleagues. Today, I'm doing something slightly different. We're going to look behind the curtain of how agents help each other. And I think this is still very pertinent to clients, buyers and sellers, because if you're working with an organized, efficient real estate agent to your benefit and who's got your best interest at heart, you certainly want to know how they're going to perform for you. So this is going to look behind the scenes a little bit, and I'm going to share with you what I think I know about agent networks and how we help each other in the industry. So maybe we'll talk about that as how it works on the inside. But first, let's talk about client categories. I believe there are two client categories. They're buyers and sellers. Now that's not one and two, that's just one category. The other category that I teach all agents working with me on the team is that real estate agents are also clients to us, because we want to serve their interest and we want them serving ours in order to help category one, which are the buyers and sellers, and they are our entire focus. But make no mistake, my perception is real estate colleagues are very much clientele category. So to speak about how agent networks operate behind the scenes, let me first speak about sellers. A question they almost always ask of us when we're serving them: how do I get the international buyers into my home? Because I want to sell it. And I'm hearing a lot of international buyers are buying in LA. And so I'm speaking to primarily people here in Los Angeles, but I know people across the country watch this. You may live in a city where there's international buyers and international trade, but certainly Los Angeles is. So unfortunately, many sellers are misguided in thinking that the international buyer we need to advertise to them in some way. The internet takes care of that for us. If you list your home here, it is broadcast around the world in syndication, whether it's one of the search sites that you know, but certainly on all the other continents. There are eyes looking at Los Angeles or Akron, Ohio, or Chicago, Miami, New York City real estate. They can find it. But let's bring it down to local surroundings, because not everyone's living in an international city. And quite honestly, the predominance of real estate traded in this city, Los Angeles, is locally driven. I think the percentage of international trading is like 17%. So not even 1/5 of the market is foreign buyers purchasing Los Angeles real estate. So let's focus on the local networks. So your real estate agent has a network with their company. The company itself is a beehive of networking and agents sharing information. That helps all properties and whether you're a buyer and you need to find a property, your agent's network at the company will help. Or if you're a seller, obviously the networking will help bring attention to your listing. Beyond that, there are companies that have national presence. Our company, Douglas Elliman, does, originally based in New York City. Now they're very well grounded here in California, but in cities between Colorado, Florida. So we have a great bandwidth across the United States, and often we get calls from New York for Los Angeles real estate from within our company. So be sure your agent has access to company resources to spread wider than just your neighborhood. But now let's drill down even closer behind the curtain of how agents help each other here in town. Well, there are agent networks, and I'm a member of two. One of them is primarily on the west side, west of the 405 freeway, we call it. And that group of agents regularly meet and exchange information about properties they're bringing to market, properties that seem to be great values, something unusual about their property. It helps buyers, it helps our sellers. There's also a wider group of network agents that I'm affiliated with that look in the central parts of the city, but spread to the coast and to the Hollywood Hills. And we share information. And then there are even internet-based agent networks. One of them prominently here is called Top Agent Network. So many of us are members of that. So when sellers ask, how will you get buyers into my home, whether they're international or local, I think it's not as important to ask what company they're with as it is to ask how your agent is affiliated with networks, because this is a networking business and we help each other to sell homes and to find homes for our clients. One final and maybe interesting to you network that top performing agents have at their access is coaching. Now you may think only football players and basketball players have coaches, but the fact is productive business people have coaches. They're like business advisors. I've had two great coaches in my career. The first one knew that I was interested in real estate company ownership and helped guide me to a group of partners, and we founded a real estate company called Telus Properties, and that was sold to Douglas Elliman, and the rest is history. And here I am at Douglas Elliman, which really occupies a big percentage of the former company that I started with my partners. So that was a pretty influential coaching move, wouldn't you say? My current coach, a female, has connected me with technology and with other networks across the nation, and completely helped me become an employer, which I was not so prepared to do. And many real estate agents that are busy and lead teams reach the point that they need to have official employees serving as staff. And that's a learning curve, because we don't start like that as just agents selling homes. So she's helped me tremendously with that. And right now she and I are leading a seminar on how to sell luxury real estate to other agents learning the business. And so that's a very exciting project that I'm enjoyed with my coach. So coaching networks help agents not only be better business people, become higher performers for their clients, but they connect the dots of what may be missing on the matrix that's expected of us in our responsibilities to the clients, to the community, and to our colleagues. So please don't forget, behind the curtain of every good agent is an extensive network working to your benefit if you're a client, a seller, or a buyer, and certainly working to your benefit if you're an agent. Be sure you're in a network. Be sure you trade information to the benefit of all. I certainly do, and I believe in it. We love what we do. We like hanging out in the cabana and talking with you. So until the next time, I'll be here, and I look forward to seeing you.